Salutations, hello, hi, and welcome to Basic Public Speaking. I'm Christy Thomas. I'm your professor and instructor for this course, and this is the weekly chat for week 4. Week 4 dates are September the 8th through the 12th. So, first of all, kudos, congratulations for submitting your first main speech. I look forward to watching those videos, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have them all graded and updated to Blackboard by Friday, September 12th. If it's going to take longer than a week, I will let you know by the end of the week that the grading process is taking a little longer, which sometimes in these first few speeches, it takes me a little longer just to get through everybody. With that being said, let's go ahead and discuss lessons for this week. So, also, you have nothing to do this week. So this is a breather week in submission. Yay, hooray. Now, let's get to lessons. There's a couple lesson modules. First is going to be your speech topic and purpose. Thesis statement also falls under this, but I'm going to explain that a little bit more here in a moment. The second one is organization outlining, and I'm going to discuss that in a moment as well. So let's circle back and discuss speech topic purpose module. This module breaks down the process of figuring out speech topic. Pretty straightforward, right? And once you figure out the topic, that's where the purpose comes to play. So, for the purpose of this course, I will always give you genre. It's going to be informative, it's going to be celebratory, it's going to be persuasive, or storytelling informative. I will always give you genre. You will never have to worry about genre. I leave it up to you to choose the topic under said genre. So, that's all you, whatever you want to talk about. But, what I really want to emphasize when it comes to picking topic, choose something that you know. Choose something that you like. Choose something that brings you joy, that you have information about, that you have background info. If you choose something that does not interest you, you do not like and know nothing about, you're making the work harder on yourself. So always pick something that you already have an interest in, that piques your interest, that makes you excited, that you know, that you have a background in, that you enjoy, that you love, because it's going to make it easier for the process of creation to delivery. And I will always say that, and that is a hill that I will stand on, and I will say this with my whole chest. Pick something you know, love, enjoy, and that you have pre-existing knowledge in. I will never force you to pick something that you don't know or have an interest in or joy. Whew, that seemed like a lot. But again, I give you the open range of choosing your own topic. So whatever you want to talk about under the genre, that's up to you. So one of your speeches is an informative how-to speech. Perhaps, that process, well, what do I want to talk about? How do I want to make something? How something works? And you could have several things that fall under this. So it could be, okay, well, what would be the easiest for me to do? What's the least, what transfers well in discussing how to do something? Because sometimes that's a big thing too. What may be easy to you, is it easy to put into words on how to do it? That's what I mean with the process. So break it down. But always, and I will stand by this wholeheartedly, pick something you like and enjoy and brings you happiness and you have a knowledge of, an excitement for, an enthusiasm. Choose that. It makes life so much easier. Don't make things harder on yourself than what they need to. So once you've got through the topic, you pretty much got your purpose. Your topic could be cupcakes. Your purpose is to tell me how to bake a perfect cupcake or how to decorate a cupcake. Ba-boom. Your topic could be the Civil War. The purpose is to tell me one of the craziest battles of the Civil War, or Kentucky's involvement in the Civil War, or perhaps you have a family member that was in I say Civil War because there's a lot of historical folks, or perhaps your topic is a culture, ancient Egypt, but your purpose is to discuss, perhaps it was a specific ruler, or you want to discuss how pyramids were made, or you want to discuss the geography of the region of ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying here? So you have topic. Purpose is just you're defining the topic. So if your topic is Harry Potter films, but the purpose is to tell me, did they or did they not translate well? Or what worked or didn't work? Or maybe the best film out of the ones that, the best film in this franchise. Boom. Perhaps you want to talk about universal monsters, and the purpose is to discuss with me the creation of the universal monsters, or a specific monster. You know, perhaps it's Dracula or Frankenstein or the Mummy or the creature from the Black Lagoon, whatever the case may be here, you know. So topic is more generalized, and purpose is a specific drive into that topic. Your topic could be cars. The purpose could be how to airbrush decals, or how to change a tire, or how to change your oil, or check fluids. You know, you get where I'm going with this? Perhaps your topic is makeup, and the purpose is how to create a perfect winged eyeliner, or, you know, how to contour, or I don't know. Perhaps, you know, topic is more vast. I give you genre, you pick topic. Purpose is the specific drive of that topic. So perhaps it's horror movies, and your purpose is to discuss the best one, or a director, or I don't know, who had the best makeup, or who has the best tagline in, you know, horror flicks. I'm just giving you ideas. So topic is more general, and purpose is just that, it's specific. Thesis statement falls into this. You may think, wow, there's so much, but purpose works with topic, and thesis statement works with purpose. So your speech topic is cupcakes. Your purpose is to tell us how to decorate a cupcake. Your thesis statement is a one directive sentence, basically telling us what you're going to talk about. In this speech, I will be telling you how to create an icing rose. Boom. So your topic was cupcakes. Your purpose was to discuss how to decorate, but the thesis statement is you're specifically going to show us how to make a rose. Do you see? It's just getting a little bit more detail every time. And I say thesis statement is a detailed sentence. You're not writing a paragraph. That's called an intro. We talk about that later. A thesis statement is a detailed sentence telling us what you're going to talk about. And then later on we discuss intros and flow and conclusions. But all that is discussed in the speech topic purpose module. Again, there's Word documents, video chats, publisher PDFs, and PowerPoint presentations. All that discussing ways to choose your topic, how to narrow it to a purpose, and the creation of a thesis statement. Woo! The next lesson module for the week is organization and outlining. It just tells you the various ways that you can organize your thoughts for speech delivery. Now, more than likely in this class, it's a chronological thing. A to B, B to C, boom, boom, boom. There's other forms of it, and it's discussing that, but for the purpose of this class, you generally will always do chronological order. It just, for the majority of folks, it makes sense. Organizing, delivering, and receiving. And outlining, it just tells you how to outline. And I'm sure in your educational journey thus far, you've created outlines. But never fear, because I'm a big fan of providing information for you. There is a basic student outline template in this module, and also in the welcome module. You are more than welcome, and I urge you to make things easier on yourself. You can download that and just plug and chug your information to submit. Now, in the world of public speaking, there's outlines and there's working outlines. Working outlines are generally what's used. They give you just a few sentences to help jog you as you're doing your speech itself. And some people use notes, and some people do it all off the top of their head. So it's not a requirement, but when it comes to outlines, just remember that I'm not looking for, if you were to write everything you said from beginning to end, that's called a transcript. I will never ask you for a transcript. I don't want to know every single word that you say from here to there. Outlines, you have an intro. You write your topic, purpose up here, your thesis statement. So that's remember from like 5 minutes ago, that's the detailed, what you're getting ready to talk about. Then you have intro, your main points, and a conclusion. So you're going to talk about you're going to tell us what you're going to talk about. You're going to talk about what you're getting ready to talk about. You're going to give us points, and then you're going to wrap it all up and just tell us what you just talked about. I know it's really repetitive, but that's just how public speaking and speech and talking all works, and memorization and retention. So if you get nothing else from this little snippet weekly video, the lessons, remember, week 4, September 8th through the 12th, we are discussing speech topic, purpose / thesis statement, and then organization outline. So there's going to be 2 modules for this week. Nothing is due. Breather week. So, check out the modules at your own leisurely pace, but they will come in handy as we move forward. This is another reminder that at the end of week 5, so what is that? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So at the end of week 5, September 19th by 5 o'clock, your first song storytelling speech is due as well. There's a module for that with details of the description. It's a storytelling speech, so there are no technical requirements. There is no outline. There is nothing due. You don't even have a time limit. Would I love to hear you talk for at least a minute and a half? Absolutely. Will there be a doc if you don't? Absolutely not. With that being said, the song storytelling speech is pretty straightforward. Pick a song, any song. I don't care the song. I don't care the genre. I don't care the artist. You just tell me why that song resonates with you. Does it make you happy? Does it make you sad? Is it angry music when you need angry music? Does it, invoke a memory of a person, a place, or a time, or a feeling? Like, why does that song resonate with you? I have a whole bunch of different songs that resonate with me for different reasons. They remind me of people, or they're songs that remind me when I graduated high school, or they remind me of a season. Like, I love this song in the summertime. I love this song when it's cold out. Or if I'm running errands and I'm just jamming away, I will always jam to this song. So it's not deep, it's not serious, it's not chaotic. You just pick a song, any song that you love, and talk about why. Why do you love that song? Why does it resonate with you? What is it? What about it? How many times could I say what? I was trying to find the right word. It wasn't connecting. Anyway, week 4, September 8th through the 12th. Check over the genres, the module lessons, the lesson modules of speech topic, purpose, and organization outlining. I provide an outline for you to use for future speeches when outlines are due. At the end of week 5, you will have your first song storytelling speech, and hopefully by this Friday, the 12th, I will have your first main speech graded and uploaded to Blackboard. As always, if you have any questions or concerns or just need to chat, please reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I hope you have an amazing day and a fabulous week. Thank you so much. Bye.